Good morning and welcome to this new video where we'll be answering some of your questions. My name is Seroe.
My name is Marleen.
And this morning we are from the port of Aruba, port of Oranjestad, and we're gonna go over some of the questions that you sent in via YouTube, via Facebook, and also via Instagram. We'll go over all of those questions. At the end, we'll also talk about some of the details of 2024, some of the videos that we made, etc., some numbers for you, and the plans that we have for this year. Without further ado, as I always say, let's start with the first question. The first one comes from Paul Hofstede, and maybe you want to read it because the first one is in Dutch,
Yes.
Marleen's native language.
Hallo Seroe en Marleen. Welke riveilanden kun je als toerist voor de Arubaanse kust bezoeken? En hij bedoelt dus niet de Palm Island, maar juist andere eilandjes. En welke zouden jullie aanbevelen?
So, which one would you say?
So,
Or do you want to answer it in Dutch, maybe?
That's also good.
Okay, sure.
Oké, je kan dus naar de Glass Island met een tour. En je kan naar die, ik weet niet hoe die andere eiland heet.
So she's saying the Sea Glass Island,
Yes.
that's more or less in Savaneta.
Ja.
And the other one that we visited, that was with the beautiful mangrove,
Ja.
kind of like a lazy river, kind of.
Yes.
I do believe there's a tour going there,
Yeah.
but we don't have that information, so you should check it online. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
But yeah, in general, we haven't been to a lot, at least not with you,
No.
but many of them are just really beautiful and really nice to go through, actually. So, but those two are, of course, good. The Renaissance, you also have the Renaissance
The
one.
Renaissance Island
That
is
is a bit expensive in our opinion, but is it worth it? Maybe it is for some.
I think yes. For
A
me,
lot of
yes.
tourists do go there. You would have to reserve I do believe they start on Saturday for the week ahead. If it's still the same, you have to go online and book it and pay it, and then you will reserve for the coming week. We'll go to question number 2 now. I'll read this one. Matthew Lupnow says, is Eagle Beach more crowded with the new resort? Just hoping it doesn't get like Palm Beach. Now, we do understand this question and
Yes.
why it comes. The new resort being the Iberostar Goya.
Goh, ja.
We filmed a walk there recently. I don't know your thoughts about it, but my thoughts is that I haven't seen necessarily because of the resort. It's gotten a lot busier, but just in general, we are during the high season right now. And I did notice the Eagle Beach a little bit busier than the usual.
Yes, I think so too. Yeah, but not like Palm Beach.
Not like Palm Beach, no.
Not like Palm Beach.
It's still... you can
because
still-
Eagle Beach is so wide, so a big beach. It doesn't feel like overcrowded.
Yeah, you can definitely find a spot for your chairs or palapas or just your things.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go to question number 3. This one is from Janitor for Jesus 944. Lord willing, me and my wife will be in Aruba on March 28th. What restaurant and beach should we hit up first? Well, I would recommend going to the Eagle Beach first. Why not?
Yeah.
Go for the best. It's going to be a beautiful sunset. Most flights arrive afternoon anyway, so you'll be right in to check in and go and check out the sunset. So you feel like I'm in Aruba, you know. But also, which restaurant? Do you have any suggestion? I have one, but maybe you have one first.
I would go to the West Deck.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with
because
her.
the food is good. It's local food also. It's the music playing there. You feel
you're in the Caribbean right away.
Right
you're
away.
on Aruba,
That word was
and the food is good, the service is good, and
the
it's
sunset,
right
It's beautiful.
along the water.
Yeah.
So definitely we'll do that.
Yes.
Maybe there are fancier and better restaurants, maybe, but that's certainly one I would go for first. The next question comes from, I do believe he has like 3 questions. So from Eddie at CNJ Eddie, our friend.
Our friend.
Hope you're doing good. Hope you see you soon on the island.
Yes.
We did do a walk with him a while back. So he asks, is there an Aruban tradition visitors may not be aware of? I think maybe the Diragai might be the one.
And that's
So that's in June. It has to do with the tradition of, when they years ago when they were hoping for some rain in June, because June is almost at the end of the very, very dry season that we have. You don't hear a lot of this tradition. And I think that one might be one of those traditions.
Okay.
They're trying to keep it alive, and I think that's a good thing.
that's good. Yes.
Yeah. What activity would you each recommend travelers to do when visiting the island?
For me,
I'll let you go first.
snorkeling.
Activities. Good one.
Definitely snorkeling. We didn't do it, but I hear a lot of good, beautiful stories about the submarine.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Yeah. That's close by where we are from now.
I saw pictures and wow.
Yeah.
And sunset boat tour.
Sunset cruise.
A cruise.
Yeah. On a
On a
catamaran.
catamaran,
Yeah. We
yeah.
have a few over here.
Yeah. And drive to the Arikok National Park because it's so beautiful and
I'll add maybe a few, and I'm just thinking one now. But I think if you're up for it, climb the Hooiberg.
Yeah.
Get the view up there. That might be a good one. Come check out Oranjestad. We do have a few nice restaurants, little things to try. We do have the 2 museums. You can go up to St. Nicholas also. It's becoming really beautiful. Check out the murals over there.
Yeah.
So there are quite a few things, even though the island is quite small. Yeah. And the third question by him is, what is the ultimate travel destination you two would love to visit the most and why?
Saba.
Yeah, probably Saba.
Yeah.
The island of Saba. So if you're not aware of it, Saba is a Dutch island
Yes.
situated close to St. Martin. And you can actually see it from St. Martin, I do believe. Yeah. And a very small island. I think they have like 1,000 to 1,500 inhabitants, I think. I'm not sure though. But yeah, it's just a place that we still
looks
dreaming
like
to
beautiful,
to visit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go to the next question. This one comes from Sherry Swanson, 35. Hi Hardo and Marlene. I have a question I've always wondered about. Don't tell us where, but do you have a secret favorite spot on the island that you don't show the tourists to just keep to yourselves and the locals?
For me, no.
No, not really.
No.
We do a lot of hikes, and we end up at places that we think is really beautiful and unique.
Yeah.
But
The
we
last-
don't film everything, so it's not like we are doing it on purpose not to show people or say where it is. But I am careful many times what I show, but
Yeah.
not
But
really.
no.
No. Thank you for the question, by
Yes.
the way. We're going to the next one. I'll read the long ones, maybe.
Okay.
Okay. Jim Crisso. So he asks, hi Haro, not really a question. Can you please say what day of the week and what time it is at the beginning of your videos, please? Thank you. And we so appreciate all that you do for the exposure to Aruba. My wife and I truly appreciate your videos. Thank you also. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Yeah.
And we'll try to do that. I can add though that oftentimes we are filming, so what you are watching is oftentimes filmed either a day or two before. Normally we vary the time. Sometimes we have like a day walk. Sometimes lately we've had more night walks because of the new cameras doing much better. So that varies, but we'll definitely try to look into that. The next question, maybe you want to go for this one?
Okay. This question comes from Faraway 99. You have ever seen your native rattlesnake?
Rattlesnake?
Rattlesnake from Ohio. We coming down 2 weeks in November. First timers.
Awesome. Great to hear about your trip coming up. Oh.
So, did you see? Yeah, a lot.
Not a lot, I would say.
It's
Many times, but
it's the
rattlesnake, the rattleslang.
Okay, the Santanero.
No, the
Cascabel.
Cascabel. Yeah, we call it Cascabel here.
Cascabel.
We'll probably put it here, down here somewhere.
Did we no, not a lot. A few times.
A few times.
Yeah, and he's really beautiful.
It's
but
a
I like
beautiful
snakes.
one. It is poisonous, and said to could even be deadly if you don't get to the hospital quickly. No, but have I ever heard of anyone dying from a rattlesnake bite? I have not.
I have heard of a bite, and they go to the hospital to get a shot, but they don't die.
No, but you don't get to see them as often as you think. They are also at a certain part of the island, and
they have the color of sand.
Yeah, and they usually, most snakes will go away when they see you anyway. But if you do get too close, then they will attack you. They could. I almost stepped on one a couple of months ago, and that could have gone wrong. But usually, what you see around is the boa, which grows a lot bigger.
Yes.
And will probably live anywhere on the island almost, except the really, I haven't seen it necessarily in Oranjestad, even though I may have seen it on the road. What happens with them is that sometimes they can climb into the cars at night, and people come to work, and they'll fall from the cars, and that's what can happen.
The pictures are saw on Facebook.
Yeah.
There's a snake.
But in general, you shouldn't be too worried. No. You really shouldn't be.
No.
We'll go to the next question.
Yes.
This one comes from Frederik von Dinkerberg.
Yes.
I'm going to say your name like Dutch. 7721. Development of the newer hotels can be a benefit, but also a massive curse. What would you say is the best, most recent addition to Aruba of any kind other than Marleen? That benefits the locals the most, and what would be the worst? Yeah, what would be the best? I mean, I think each resort has and brings something with it. I think it's overdevelopment? Yes, most definitely. That's my own opinion. But I think there are some of these resorts that I can see why there is such an interest on Aruba, and I can understand why they want to be here, because it's a very popular island. We have so many repeat visitors, etc.
Yes.
What would be the best development? That's very difficult for me to really say at this time. I'm not sure what to answer this one. Maybe you have a better idea. What do you think was really good?
From the hotels.
Maybe hotels, something else maybe.
No, I like them all.
Yeah, I think each and every one
has its own beautiness.
Yeah. The let's say the tourism board and Aruba in general has talked about bringing more and more. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the word, but like upscale tourism, that they want to market certain type of tourists, and I think bringing brands like St. Regis and the Secrets, etc., is certainly a way to do it.
Yes.
But it remains to be seen in the next couple of years if it really is. Yeah. I know that when they were building the Ritz-Carlton, I was for it. I think even though it was at a stretch of beach that was controversial, but I thought if you're going to do it for such a brand, I think it's not a crazy idea. What would be the worst? I think right now the issue, and I hope that it gets resolved very quickly, but I don't see the people moving about it, is the sewage problem that we have on the island. So the Bubali Plus is where they should definitely be working harder
Yes.
in having a solution for it. And unfortunately, they didn't plan the right way, it seems like, for the coming years, so the next couple of decades. And we are now at this point where it's going wrong. Yeah. So now we have one from Facebook, I do believe, and this one is from Maria Luisa Portelada Saint Marie. Thank you for your question. Aruba is such a beautiful island to me, the best in the world. Why are so many building permits being approved? For the locals, this must be so hard watching your home being taken over. Do you know if the government has any plans to stop new buildings, hotels for a while, and just leave Aruba quiet for a while? So this is definitely something that is a hot topic over the last couple of years. What I know is that many of the hotels are, so they are not, how do I say it? The permits are old permits.
Yeah.
They're permits and
Years ago.
pieces of land that were given a while back.
Yeah.
So this is what you see now, and we think like, oh, the permits was given maybe last year, and that's not the case. Okay. Is it a problem? Is it a talk of the town, like they say? Yeah, for sure. Everyone is talking about it.
Yes.
Everyone is concerned, and yeah, how, you know, the gap in between might be where they are getting permits to build like maybe an apartment building, and it's not the same permit as a hotel. The bigger issue now on the island is that many are buying property and renting them as Airbnb, and that's bringing cost of houses at a very, very high level,
Yeah.
where the regular Joe, let's say, cannot be paying his rent or buy a house anymore. And that's something that hopefully the next term of the government, whoever it's going to be, they are going to have to hopefully try to bring a slowdown first and then a solution to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next question comes from Tim. I'm not sure how you would pronounce that name. Droen.
I think.
Sorry if we botch your last name, Tim. Can you talk about the education system? When do kids start grade school and high school? After high school, are there many universities there? And can the students travel for post-secondary education? I'm sure must go to Holland, but do many go to the US, Canada, or Europe? Thanks, Tim and Mimi. Maybe you want to talk a little bit about this?
I can tell something. So the kids here start on the, how do you say it? Primary? De lagere school?
Yeah.
Kleuterschool. When they're 4, they go to school. And
we call it basisschool.
yeah, basisschool.
Yeah.
And until they're 12 years old, they finish that school. They go to high school.
Kind of a high school.
Yeah.
You can kind of compare it to a high school in the US.
It's really Dutch.
Yeah, it's a Dutch system.
It is the Dutch system. Then you have, it depends on your, how you say it, your niveau. So if you have a MAVO niveau, we call it MAVO, you're for 4 years on that school. If you have a VWO, HAVO VWO, it's 5 years or 6 years. So it depends on that, how long you're on the high school. Most of the kids here go to study in Holland and America. Yeah. Canada, I know they go to Canada. But our oldest daughter, she's in her exam year now, and she goes to Holland to study in July. And most of her classmates, they going to Holland to study.
What was that?
a fly.
Yeah. No, I think it was Thor. Who's again Thor?
I don't know. And so, there are not many universities here. I think there are 2 or 3, and that's why children, find their chances in other countries.
Yeah.
But I know people. I know kids. They are staying here, but there are not a lot of possibilities. So
There are a few, but not many indeed.
not many.
Yeah.
No.
We'll go to the next question.
Yes.
So this one comes from Dan Ryan, and he says, people discuss all the places on Palm Beach when walking in front of the Ritz to DV Phoenix, majority of time along the paver walkway. What about a series of walks stopping by every business along the walk, letting people know what is there for the public to enjoy, including hotel, timeshare, businesses, restaurants, to pool bars, etc., including businesses just off the walk like Azuros at Playa Linda, poolside, to the businesses on the piers. May result in people making plans to stop and visit next time they are on the island. Finally, as most of the newly opened properties were approved during prior government ruling parties, as the new coalitions are completed, is there any formal consideration to permit the people of Aruba to vote about items concerning them regarding future development and the aging population? So that's a long one, but
Wat zei je?
so I think that's a great suggestion.
Yeah. Let's do that.
We can do it in very small steps, and I think we'll definitely be looking into this one.
Yes.
Some places are not very open to our filming, others are very welcome.
Yeah, yes.
And some are in between somewhere, but we'll definitely be talking and planning and thinking about it, how we can go about it.
Thank you.
And then the last part was, let me read it again. Is there any formal consideration? So we don't have a consultation to the public, so we don't rarely. I think it might be in our constitution, but I don't remember we've ever voted for like being something like being part of the Netherlands, or even that which would be a huge thing, right? We haven't done that. It's the politicians many times. You vote for them, and they'll be making the decisions in the parliament. So I don't think that's going to be something that we'll see so easily. We'll go to the next one. The next question comes from Drake Stallions. I'd love to see even more videos about normal life on Aruba. Of course, my favorites are when you make new videos of beach walks on Eagle Beach. I know you already do so many, but I love every single one of them. Are you still at Santos in the low-rise area on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 9? Hoping to check out your table in March. Thanks, Carolyn Stallions. So, videos about normal life in Aruba. We definitely enjoy those type of videos, making them. It gives us that freedom to just do things that we normally do in a day and show it to you guys. So we definitely will have maybe a couple of them this year. Yes. And Eagle Beach videos, yes, we are definitely gonna walk there again. It's a must. Yeah. And be planning for beach walks in the coming weeks, perhaps. And then, are we still at the Santos? I'll leave this one for you.
Yes, we are. Yeah, every Tuesday from 6 to 9 p.m. and on the Monday around 5 till 6 p.m. at the DV Phoenix.
4 p.m. maybe? Was it 4?
Well,
5.
It starts 5.
5. Yeah. Okay, 5 p.m. to 6:30 more or less at the DV Phoenix Resort. That's on Mondays. Yeah. We'll go to the next question. Maybe you want to go for this one?
Okay. This question comes from Renee Watson Hunter. How to access beaches behind high-rise hotels? Where is the parking and sidewalks? I just like to see the beautiful beach area. Do they have beach bars that anyone can eat at?
Do you want to answer that? Or should I do it?
You can start.
Okay. So the first basically question is about the parking and how you can go. So the parking in between the Hyatt and the Barcelo, there's a parking space.
Yeah.
It's free parking. You do need to get lucky a little bit to get a spot because sometimes it is full. Many of the workers, hotel workers, they'll put their cars over there. But otherwise, there are on the other side of the road. There's also parking spots.
On the other side of the Rio.
Yeah. So there are plenty of parking spots.
Yeah.
You can have also access either in between now the St. Regis and the Phoenix. There is one between the Rio and the Hilton. There's one in between the Hilton and the Barcelo. You can walk through the Holiday Inn, so there are quite a few spots that you can just go to the beach without ever going inside a resort per se.
No, exactly.
And do they have beach bars? And yeah, they definitely have beach bars. Yeah, there are plenty of them. Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna film it.
Yeah. Okay, this one, we have the next question is also by Drake Stallions.
Yes.
If price were no object, what would your favorite restaurant on the beach? And your favorite restaurant in general? I know that's a tough question with so many options. Yes, it's a tough question. Favorite restaurant on the beach?
We were eating at the how do you call it? At the Eco Beach for my birthday.
Passions on the beach.
Passions.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
That was, it was
we
beautiful,
did like it.
good food. Yeah.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean that the other ones are bad, by the way.
No.
And we're just
This
picking one of all that we've also both eaten there.
Yeah.
Because I've probably eaten at a few other, but not many, not all of them either. And favorite restaurant in general, I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna say 1. 3, 2, 1.
Wacht, ik ben nog niet zo ver.
Oh, think about it. Are you ready?
No.
Think of one, but don't say it yet.
Yeah, but ik denk aan een, but I don't remember.
Let's see if we have the same one.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Jemanja.
Suikertuin.
Aha. So she has the Suikertuin.
Yeah.
That's in Orijenstad. And further up the road, also in Orijenstad, I like the Jemanja.
Yeah.
I know you like it too, but you didn't think about it maybe.
No.
Yeah. That's okay. That's nice because then you have two choices, right?
Yeah. And I forgot the Le Petit Café. I have to say it.
Yeah, you're definitely a fan.
Food.
Yeah, yeah. The next one comes from Renee Watson Hunter.
When we feel like we've seen it all, are they hiking trails with scenic
beauty?
Scenic beauty or birding areas?
Most definitely. We hike a lot, and there are some trails that are just makes you feel. And I tell Marlene all the time, like when you're at certain parts of the trail, you're like, I feel like I'm totally not on Aruba anymore. That's how they feel. Like you don't see anyone. Birding areas, I would say the Babali Plus and also the one behind or in front, depends on how you see it, but behind the Ritz-Carlton area.
Spanish
in that
Lagoon.
area. The Spanish Lagoon.
There are a lot of birds.
Yeah. That's near the Bushiri Gold Mill.
Yeah.
More or less. Yeah, definitely a lot of hiking trails. Yeah. Okay, so we have another question now. This one comes from Jody Vermola. Coming soon, February 15, will be our 8th time. Where is the best local eatery?
Yeah, we keep on saying
if it's meant local food with local eatery, because there are so many great restaurants, but yes, that's would be my or our personal choice.
Really local.
It's a very small place.
Yeah.
It's not fancy.
No.
It's not in the touristic area. It's in between, just on the outskirts of Oranjestad, going to Ponton, and we'll put the name somewhere down
Yes.
here. I have made a video a while back on them, but they have all of the dishes that my mother used to make, and I think
so nice.
that's such a
You are
a nice.
enjoying everything that they make.
To me, it's a
just
hidden
like-
gem for
Yes.
Aruba. When you ask about local food, that's the place.
Yeah, that's the place.
Yeah.
There's, I know one place. That's the place.
You get your funchi and pambati and all of those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
We'll go to the next question. This one comes from, I think it's JD Russian.
Yeah. Can you go almost everywhere with a Jeep, or do you need an ATV? I think you can almost go everywhere with
A
a
Jeep.
Yes.
Certainly a Jeep Wrangler or so, but most
Yeah.
Jeeps is
Yeah.
more than enough. You'll be
Yes.
way more comfortable.
Yeah.
With an ATV, you'll be in the heat. Many times you'll get really bad sunburn.
Yes.
It's
very-
a lot
with
of
the
dust.
dust.
Yeah, a lot of dust.
Yes.
I would recommend a Jeep. Yes.
Yeah.
We agree with that one. We'll go to the next question. Itina Louise, she says or asks, we're in Aruba now. Where should we park to hike the Cerro Colorado Bridge? Oh, that's a beautiful one. That's situated way on the eastern part of the island, so near the Baby Beach, let's just say, maybe 5 minutes driving. You have to go on top of the Cerro Colorado itself, so there's one road leading there,
Yeah.
and
There's like a little. how
like
do
an
you call
antenna
it?
or
An
something.
Antenna, yeah.
And you would leave your car parked. There's like a small parking lot. I've heard, by the way, that they are going to make the area very nice in the future. They have plans. They are going to start
make it
doing it. I'm
something,
not
yeah.
sure when they're going to start, but that's nice to hear.
Yeah.
And you leave your car there, and you walk a little bit to the left, I would
Yes.
say,
Straight
all the way to the
left.
cliff a little bit, and then you'll see the hiking trail going down.
Yes.
The next question is from Suzanne Wagner Nation. I do believe she has like 3 questions also.
Yeah.
Is it true that the Pasticci house has reopened? First of all, yes, we have seen it open.
Yeah.
So I do believe it was closed for quite a while. Not sure what the deal was with that. Maybe some of you know and you want to write it in the comments below. I'm not sure. But yeah, we've seen it open. The next question from her is, could you review the Red Anchor Distillery? I have checked it out. We haven't been there ourselves,
No.
but we are somewhat in the planning of doing some of the distilleries on the island. So be planning for that.
Yes.
And then the last question is, what can you tell us about the Island Festival in San Nicolas? Their website doesn't have any dates for
No,
this year.
That's true.
I am not sure either about it.
No.
I don't know if you've heard
no,
anything.
I didn't saw anything.
No, so unfortunately we don't have that information right now.
We're
Maybe
gonna search it.
in the future we
Yeah.
will. The next question is from N. Antonelli. Why is the government charging tourists so much tax?
Yeah. Why?
I don't know, but I agree. I
It's
have
a
to
lot.
agree. I think it's bad planning.
Yes.
I think it's not the right way to go about it.
No.
Why they are charging, according to them, is that to cover some of the charges that they're going to have to invest in certain areas of the island, and the sewage is certainly a large part of that, millions, and that's one of the reasons. But yeah, I'm not for all of those taxes, but it is what it is sometimes, and
Yeah.
we have to live with it, deal with it. We pay a lot of taxes on the island too,
Yeah.
as a citizen. So yeah, for those who either live here or have property here, they understand what we're talking about. The next one is from Satisfied Hobbyist. Are there fishing opportunities for visitors in Aruba?
Yes.
Yes.
A lot.
Yeah. So first of all, you can fish along the shores. Normally, us locals, we do have to have kind of like a permit
Yeah.
to be doing that. but don't tell we said anything, but you might try it anyway. And then also especially the fishing boats here,
Here in the port.
close at the port
Yeah.
is one place. I do believe at
They're
the
leaving
one
a lot.
behind the airport is also
Yes.
one of those spots.
Yeah.
So there's definitely
Yeah.
deep sea fishing or just fishing. Oh, sorry, we have to go. We have our lunch right now. We're gonna go to the buffet a little bit.
I wish.
We wish we were on this beautiful ship. It's the Aida Perla. And in front
like
of us,
this
we'll give you
so
a few
much.
images also of the, which one is this one? Carnival Miracle.
Yeah.
And back there we see I do believe it's a Star Pride.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a few shots for you guys later
Yes.
on. So the next
Next
question is from Super Girl in Focus. Cool name. Is May a good time to visit? I believe so.
Yeah.
It's my birthday month, so it's a good month to visit. But more on a serious note.
It's not too hot already. There are a lot of flowers in May. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, I think it's a good time.
Yeah.
You're
And
kind
it's
of
not
in
so
between.
busy.
Yeah, you're kind of in between the high season and maybe the July that
Yeah.
does kind of get a little bit busy for a
Yeah.
few weeks because of school
Yeah,
vacation. And I think
May
it's a
the-
great
Yeah,
time to visit.
yes.
Yeah. Next question comes from Juan Pablo GR 92. ¿Cuáles son los próximos planes para el canal? Saludos. So Juan is asking, which are the next plans for the channel? We'll be talking about that just a little bit later on in this video. Thank you for the question. This one comes from, the next question comes from Yamila de May. What do you love the most of Aruba that most tourists don't know about? Yeah, what do we love the most of Aruba that we tourists don't know about? That's difficult. That's a difficult question because,
I think the first thing I'm thinking of is that the Aruban people are so welcoming and sweet with everyone. But I think the tourists feel that too. So,
yeah.
but that's the first thing I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. That you are also, welcoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and I'm not sure if this falls into what necessarily you want to hear, like the answer, but I think the chill life that we have after all here, like you were talking often about it, that let's say in the Netherlands, the life moves really fast, and I'm sure that in New York and all of those other
That's
cities,
the same.
it's the same.
Yeah.
Here,
People are not.
I tease you and I
Making
make jokes
worries.
with Marlene many times that I tell her, slow down. Things happen here when they happen. And
That's
sometimes,
difficult.
sometimes it's really annoying and difficult
Yeah.
and to deal with, even as locals. But
But it's going better.
at the same time, some things, if you just are able to let it go and just, and I mean, like the worst thing that can happen, you can always go to the beach and it's going to be a good, either for like right now that's beautiful and sunny, or a sunset.
Yeah.
And even in the evening, sometimes you can
It's-
just go there and hear the waves. So
People are not worrying here so much with things. They go to work, they eat, they sleep. Yeah.
And that was, by the way, the last question. That's good. So now we're going to talk briefly about the future plans and some of the numbers of the channel. But before that, we'll take a break to get my paper.
And thank you so much for all the questions.
Yes, thank you to all of you.
Very nice to answer
Yeah.
it.
So now I have my notes that I've made, and I have to be honest, I made these. So tell me if you disagree or agree.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So for 2024, I said the most fun we had filming something. So one of the videos from 2024, we had so much fun filming it. And to me, it was the video Aruba's #1 party bus experience by Kukukunuku.
That was
Agree
fun.
or disagree?
Agree.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Really a lot of fun. Yeah.
We had a few too many drinks, but it was certainly a lot of fun.
Morning the next morning, but it was a lot of fun, and
we definitely want to just go do it again and just not be filming necessarily, but just to enjoy it.
Very nice to do.
The next one is, wow, we can't believe we got to do this moment. For me, it was the 24 hours to explore the Bali Retreat Villa on Aruba 2024.
Agree. Yeah.
That was quite special.
That was very special.
Yeah.
A beautiful place. It was wow.
Yeah.
A lot of wow moments.
And we want to thank the owners for giving us that opportunity.
Yes.
24 hours to explore it was almost short in time because it's so large, so many things to do. If you haven't seen that video, we'll put it somewhere up here so you can go check it out. But if you are coming with maybe a couple of other couples or a large family, you should definitely consider staying there. Yeah. The next one is video we are most proud of, and I have the living in Aruba, a week in our life. So before I continue, I say we had a day in our life, which we filmed on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And this is the week in our life. So we thought, let's film a whole week with a few things that we were doing.
I agree. I'm very proud of you too that you make it.
Yeah.
That we did it. It was a lot of fun to make.
Yeah. The next one is, what have we gotten ourselves into video? Okay. This one is interesting.
About that.
So this one, I had the Flamingo Streets to Barcadera Road Walk, leg 14 of the Aruba Island Walk series.
With the dogs.
Oh, yeah, you do remember. Yeah. So we were walking with 2 subscribers that joined us, and with Jorin, our oldest daughter. And so we were walking near Barcadera.
Yeah.
And a lot of dogs were attacking us, and one of them kind of first attacked us and then walked with us and kind of like, was fighting with the other dogs, like leave them alone kind of thing.
Then
it was very weird.
Us.
But at some point during the walk, it wasn't as comfortable, to be honest. And if you are still watching this video, we want to say hello to you and thank you for having
and joining us.
Gone forward with it. I know it wasn't easy. It wasn't the easiest leg. Also worth mentioning videos are our Bogota vlog. So first time that you went to Colombia, to South America.
Yeah. That was beautiful. Yeah, it was really a surprise. I didn't know that it was so beautiful, and the people were so nice, and the food was good, temperature. Yeah,
it was really
it was beautiful.
A nice
holiday.
Leuke uitje.
Een leuke uitje.
Like we say in Dutch.
Yeah, heel leuk.
And also worth mentioning my Antarctica cruise with my father.
Yeah.
Now I did publish it early last year, but it was actually from the year before.
Yeah.
So I had to take a while to edit it, but I haven't seen that one either. I think you should definitely check that one out at some point. I know many of you have and comment about it. Quite a nice experience that I had.
With your father.
Yeah. So now we'll go about the videos with the most views, and we'll start at number 5 most views, and that's 15,000. Number 5, 15,000 views, was the construction update that we did last year.
Okay.
So that was the Secrets Hotel, the St. Regis, and the Iberostar Goya Resort.
Yeah.
And a lot of people liked it. We had some drone shots, etc. The number 4 is 23,000, and that one is Aruba Palm Beach Night Walk. Maybe we should do one again.
We do it again.
It's quite loud though.
It's fun. Yeah, it's loud. A lot of music, but it's nice to do it.
It's difficult for me for the filming because of the music, the copyright music. Yeah. It's so loud and things like that. But I know you guys like it, so we'll definitely take a look into doing it, an update walk on because a lot of things change in that area. A lot of things. We'll do that one in the coming months.
Yeah.
At number 3, also with 23,000 views, is Day in Our Life Aruba. That was the first video. That was in the week in the life.
Okay.
But that was very much liked, and that is a good sign for us to maybe do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
At number 2, at 27,000 views, we had the top 10 must-try restaurants on Aruba with Ultimate Foodie Guide.
Okay.
So
We have to eat more.
we have to eat a lot more. Get a little bit chubby. I am already, by the way.
Me too.
From all the eating. But yeah, that video came about because we were saying like we eat out fairly a lot, and I thought I should be filming everything and maybe make such a video of it.
Yeah.
And that's how it came about, such a video. At the number 1, a video that not necessarily I'm really proud of, but it is what it is. It's
yeah.
number 1, and that is with 36,000 views.
Wow.
We have the Aruba Beach Update in July 2024. Yeah, that's the video. So you do like your beach updates,
Yeah.
and we love to do it. We love to do it for you. But for me, you know, we put a lot of effort into vlogs, etc. And many times I would prefer those videos to be doing well. But you are the one that decides to click and watch. So we want to thank you. Whichever video you watch, we make it with a lot of love for you.
Yes.
Now, for updates, also we had a total of 80 videos. Some of them were not public. Some of them you can pay for a membership. So the members do get a few extra videos during the year. And we do hope to have more or less about 80 videos again this year. We started filming one vlog, so we hope to have it soon. And for 2025, we hope to do more food vlogs.
Yes.
Definitely.
Nice.
And we are still thinking about a new challenge down the road. That suggestion previously is a really nice one, so we'll definitely be taking a look into it.
Yeah.
And we also will have more or less like two travel vlogs. I do believe, at least. Yeah. So those are the updates for this video. I know it's been very, very long. I want to appreciate you if you've been watching till the end.
Thank you so much.
It's great to have you here.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something, and maybe you want to tell something about it, maybe you don't, but we do get it asked a lot. Is how is your health doing? Maybe you want to say something about it.
Okay. Well, I think I'm doing good. Yeah, I had my second check, and yeah, it's not really 100% good, but we're gonna check it in a few weeks again, and yeah, we keep on praying that the thing they saw, that it's good, and yeah.
Komt
but
goed.
Het komt goed.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel good and I feel strong and I feel happy. So yeah, don't worry about me.
All right. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
And for next time, we do hope to, in the future, be making such a video once a year, more or less, where we answer a lot of your questions.
Yeah.
This video, I'm not going to be posting it in the Facebook groups because I think it's a little bit more about us, but who knows? Maybe in a few of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for your support over the year, and
Thank
we
you
hope
so
to,
much.
we look for your support throughout this 2025 as well. Thank you so much, guys. See you in
The
next one. Bye bye, guys.
Bye.
School is out, by the way. We need to go. Uh-oh. That's an alarm.